the hush of a half-lit room, shadows bloom where the silence grew. Every heartbeat a fragile tune, reaching out just to find you. Through the static and fading light, we were echoes in drifting time. But your hand in the edge of night turns the dark into something kind. We were paper in pouring rain, lines dissolving but still we stayed. Every fracture became a chain, linking hearts that refuse to break. Like a whisper, the world moves on, cold and careless it pulls away. But your warmth is the only dawn that I trust at the end of gray. The best thing to hold when the world lets go is your hand in mine through the afterglow. When the nights fall hard and the winds run cold, we are more than the fears we hold. If the sky breaks down into falling blue, I will lose every piece but you. In a life that fades like a passing view, the only truth is me and you. Every scar is a map we trace, every tear leaves a silver line. In the chaos we found a place where your broken feels just like mine. Let the world be a restless sea, let it pull, let it drift apart. You're the gravity in me, you're the rhythm inside my heart. The best thing to hold when the world lets go is your hand in mine through the afterglow. When the nights fall hard and the winds run cold, we are more than the fears we hold. If the sky breaks down into falling blue, I will lose every piece but you. In a life that fades like a passing view, the only truth is me and you. Hold me where the silence stays, where no goodbye can find a way. If we fall as one, two shadows beneath one sun. In the quiet we become more than where we started from. All I'll ever need to prove is every road leads back to you. The best thing to hold when the world lets go is your hand in mine through the afterglow. When the nights fall hard and the winds run cold, we are more than the fears we hold. If the sky breaks down into falling blue, I will lose every piece but you. In a life that fades like a passing view, the only truth is me and you. Hold on, don't let go. Even when the light moves slow, you and we remain soft as love in the rain, in the rain. We were a whisper in a midnight glow, soft as a spark that the cold winds know, pretty in flames how we learned to burn, too bright to last, too young to learn. traced my name in a fogged up dream. Fingers like fire but trembling unseen. We danced on edges of maybe and might. Hearts out of rhythm, chasing the light. We kissed like time didn't ask for a cost. Counting the seconds we already lost. Sweet like a lie that we wanted to keep. Heat in our veins but the roots were too weak. Young love's a flame, golden untamed. Dancing in shadows, calling my name. Fierce in the night, blinding our sight. But just a flicker that fades with the light. Young love's a fire, wild and a liar. Higher and higher, then lost in the quiet. Beautiful, brief, burning belief. Ash in the morning, beneath the relief. You held me close like a delicate sin. Warm on my skin, but hollow within. We were a story half written in smoke. Lines that would fade every time that we spoke. I saw forever inside of your eyes, but truth was a tremor beneath our disguise. We lit up the dark just to prove we could shine. Ignoring the clock while we borrowed the time. Young love's a flame, golden and tame. Dancing in shadows, calling my name. Fierce in the night, blinding our sight. But just a flicker that fades with the light. Young love's a fire, wild and a liar. Higher and higher, then lost in the quiet. Beautiful, brief, burning belief. Ash in the morning, beneath the relief. We were never meant to stay. Just a glow that slipped away. In your arms I felt the truth. Fire needs air. We had none to lose. In the space of a smile. Young love's a fire, fading desire, turning to echoes we barely require. Beautiful, brief, silent belief. Gone with the morning, like breath on a leaf. Just a flicker, just a flame. Say my name, then fade. Bright stars, your name was drawn. Before the night knew I'd belong. I walked through echoes undefined, a scattered map inside my mind. Each wrong turn wrote a hidden clue. The dark aligned my steps to you. 1,000 chances left to drift, yet time would bend, the axis shift. What felt like loss of grand design. Each fracture shaped this love of mine. I love you 'cause the stars agreed. They carved your light in time for me. The universe in quiet view conspired my every breath to you. Through every doubt, through every blue, it bent the night to guide me through what felt like fate I never knew. silence sang what words can't do. It always led my heart to you. I love you 'cause the stars agreed. They carved your light in time for me. The universe in quiet view conspired my every breath to you. Through every doubt, through every blue, it bent the night to guide me through what felt like fate I never knew. Was every road returning you? If I was lost, it was to be found. If I fell apart, you were the sound. In every void, in every hue, the silence knew I'd meet you. I love you 'cause the stars aligned. They wrote your pulse into my time. The universe so vast, so true, still narrowed all its past to you. No chance, no chaos left to prove, just quiet laws we never knew. That every end we wandered through was just the start of finding you. All the stars led me to you. All the stars led me to you. You took the world out of its frame, bent every street around your name. A reckless light my thoughts obeyed. First love, a beautiful mistake. We painted gold on ordinary skies, turn passing hours to sacred signs. Every glance a myth we made, every silence softly swayed. We lifted time above its weight, made simple truths feel ornate. Your shadow stretched across my day, pulled the real so far away. First love, wild design, dressed in dreams, dressed in divine. You pulled me out of what was true, tilted the world toward you. First love, bright disguise, crowned the dust as paradise. Every flaw we overthrew, nothing was real but you. We blurred the lines we couldn't keep, turned shallow breast to oceans deep. Every word a fragile flame, every touch a louder claim. We thought the fall would never come, spun every doubt to something numb. But even stars we overdrew, faded back to something true. First love, wild design, dressed in dreams, dressed in divine. You pulled me out of what was true, tilted the world toward you. First love, bright disguise, crowned the dust as paradise. Every flaw we overthrew, In the quiet, where shadows lean, your love holds more than what is seen. A fragile heart, once drifting far, now finds its place in who you are. You wrap my doubts in velvet light, turn fragile fears to quiet might. In every glance a steady flame, you whisper strength into my name. I used to bend with every wind, a paper soul worn thin within. But in your arms I learned to stay, no longer fading into gray. Being loved I rise unshaken, like the tide that won't be taken. In your warmth I find my ground, a quiet strength profound, unbound. Loving you I leap unguarded through the fear I once discarded. If your heart is where I fall, then courage echoes through it all. If I break, you make me whole. If I fade, you frame my soul. In your love, I'm not alone. I become what I've not known. Every heartbeat learns your name, a quiet fire, a steady flame. You are the reason I can stand, yet I reach out with trembling hands to love you deep, to risk the fall, to give my heart, to lose it all. But in that risk I finally see the bravest part of me is me. Being loved I rise unshaken, like the tide that won't be taken. In your warmth I find my ground, a quiet strength profound, unbound. Loving you I leap unguarded through the fear I once discarded. If your heart is where I fall, then courage echoes through it all. Strength in you, courage too. All I am comes back to you. Time drips slow in a quiet room. Your name still echoes in the gloom. Every second feels like home. Even silence isn't alone. We trace the hours with gentle hands, building forever from shifting sands. Every glance a subtle spark, guiding light inside the dark. No need for grand or distant dreams, just folded days and in-between seams. If life is brief, then let it be, measured in moments shared with thee. I just want minutes, seconds to watching the hours drift by. I just want days that never end, every heartbeat my closest friend. If life unfolds in fleeting view, let every moment be with you. We turn the ordinary into gold, in quiet stories softly told. No rush beyond this tender space, just time reflecting in your face. If endings wait in hidden schemes, we'll live inside these borrowed dreams, where every breath we dare to share is proof that love is always there. I just want minutes, seconds too, every small breath spent with you. Not chasing time, not asking why, just watching the hours drift by. I just want days that never end, every heartbeat my closest friend. If life unfolds in fleeting view, let every moment be with you. If time dissolves into the air, I'll still find you waiting there. No ticking clock can pull apart the rhythm living in my heart. I just want minutes held with you, every fading moment true. No need to count what time will do, just living every breath with you. I just want life in simple view, measured in love, not passing through. If forever comes in shades of blue, let every shade belong to you. Stay with me, minute by minute with you, with you. I'm moving half light, unsure, undone, a quiet echo with nowhere to run. World feels heavy, blurred at the seams, holding my breath inside fragile dreams. Steps feel smaller under the sky, fear writes stories I can't deny. But then your shadow crosses my doubt, turns every note to a whispered out. You pull me close, the noise disappears, silence dissolves all the weight of my fears. In your embrace I quietly see a stronger version awakening me. When you put your arms around me I rise, like gravity bends but never denies. You let me know in the softest way, there's nothing I can't face, can't sway. Wrapped in your calm I'm finally free. You rewrite all that I thought I'd be. In every doubt your touch breaks through. There's nothing in this world I can't do. There's nothing in this world I can't do. I was a question with no reply, a paper heart in a stormy sky. But you drew lines where I couldn't see, a map that leads me back to me. Your warmth is quiet but cuts so deep, a promise my restless soul can keep. No need for armor, no need to hide, I wear your faith like a second tide. light. Oh, when you put your arms around me, I rise like broken wings learning how to fly. You let me know in the gentlest truth, there's nothing I can't turn to prove. Held in your light, I finally see the fearless shape inside of me. Through every fall, your love pulls me through. There's nothing in this world I can't do. If I fade, you stay. If I break, you shade. Every shadow turns to blue, every limit falls in you. No thunder loud, no blazing fire, just quiet strength that lifts me higher. In your arms I redefine every fear I left behind. To bound, safe in your hold I finally move. With every doubt you gently remove. Inside your love I found what's true. There's nothing in this world I can't do. Nothing I can't do. When I'm with you, arms like gravity holding me. I loved you in silence, in shadows I knew, but I found a reflection that only speaks true. Not just in your eyes, not just what you do. I love who I am when I'm with you. You softened the edges I sharpened alone, turned out into language my heart understands. In mirrors I see what I've never been shown, a quieter strength in the shape of your hands. You color the spaces I left undefined, where fear used to echo, now silence feels kind. You're more than a moment, more than a view. You're the version of me that feels honest and true. I love you, not just for who you are, but the light you reveal in my hidden scars. You rewrite the lines that I once outgrew. I love who I am when I'm with you. In your quiet gravity I fall into truth. Every broken piece finds a softer proof. Not losing myself, but breaking through. I love who I am when I'm with you. You hold all my chaos like it's poetry. Turn noise into rhythm, give meaning to me. No need for perfection, no need to pretend. You'll meet me unfinished again and again. I'm more than the sum of the doubts I've rehearsed, more than the silence that once felt like curse. You don't change my world, you just help me see through the person I've always been becoming with you. If I fade, you remain in the lines that I trace, in the breath between words, in the calm in my pace. Not a mirror, not a savior, not something to prove, just a truth I can feel in the way that I move. I don't need to be whole to be worthy of you. But with you, I'm closer to something that's true. I love you, not just for who you are, but the light you reveal in my hidden scars. You rewrite the lines that I once outgrew. I love who I am when I'm with you. Every version I feared, every shadow I knew finds a softer ending whenever I'm with you. Not changing my soul, just pulling me through. I love who I am when I'm with you. Not just you, but me with you. A quieter truth, a softer view. I love who I am when I'm with you. I trace your name in the quiet haze, where time dissolves in silver grays. A fragile light I can't outrun. You feel like dusk that won't become a breath away yet out of reach. A sacred silence in your speech. If this is all I'm meant to see, you're the closest heaven lets me be. You move like prayers I never knew, a quiet ache that pulls me through. Your shadow paints my empty room, a tender ghost in soft perfume. I hold the space between your words, like fragile wings of fallen birds. Each glance a truth I can't decree. You're the closest heaven lets me be. You're the closest to heaven I'll ever be. A soft collision of fate and dream, right at the edge where I can't stay, but never far enough to fade away. You're every light I couldn't keep, a holy echo inside my sleep. If love's a line I cannot cross, then you're the beauty in the loss. Your touch exists in might have beens, and blurred out frames and in-betweens. A gentle storm I never fight. You break me softly into light. No need for words we cannot prove. We speak in spaces left unmoved, a silent truth that sets me free. You're the closest heaven lets me be. If I could stay, I would dissolve, and every maybe we revolve. But you're a sky I can't belong, a perfect place that feels so wrong. Still in the dark, I feel you near, a borrowed piece, a borrowed tear. And though you're not mine to hold or see, you're the closest heaven gave to me. Stays with me, right where the heart begins to break, but still too real to be mistake. You're every dream I couldn't keep, a quiet fire beneath my skin. If loving you is all I'll see, you're the closest heaven lets me be. heard your name in static air, a ghost between the midnight glare, soft like rain on broken glass. You felt like someone from my past. We never touched, but still I knew a quiet thread that pulled me through. Your shadow danced in foreign light, yet felt like home inside my night. Across a line of fate so thin, between the might have been and been. You smelled like deja vu in bloom, a silver echo in the gloom. If souls could cross without a sound, then you're the silence that I found. A fleeting spark, a sacred sign, a life not lived but somehow mine. You passed me by in borrowed time, a love that never learned to rhyme. Still every note I sing is true. It bends, it breaks, it leads to you. Maybe in another frame we'd speak instead of miss by name. No passing glance, no blur goodbye, no quiet tears we never cry. I'd hold the space between your words, where every silent truth is heard. But here we drift like distant streams, aligned only inside our dreams. Without a sound, and you're the silence that I found. A fragile truth I can't undo, a world away, yet breaking through. You pass me by in borrowed light, a star I lose before the night. Still every chord I play runs blue. It fades, it falls, it stays with you. It stays with you. I saw you in a perfect frame, soft light with no one left to blame. Every line a polished lie, a painted truth beneath your eyes. I loved you like a dream too clean, a silent film, a silver screen. No cracks, no weight, no room to fall. Just glass that never breaks at all. Then time began to shift the view. The colors blend, the edges grew. Your voice would shake, your hands would hide. through the flaws I saw. Picture that you made, but the colors when it fades. Not the silence, but the shade. Every risk you're scared to take. In the spaces and the seams, in the fall between your dreams, there I found a truer light, softly burning through the night. I saw that you were perfect once before, distant, untouched metaphor. But when your edges came undone, that's where my love had just begun. Your every scar, a melody, a fragile kind of honesty. Not less, not lost, but something true. I loved you more because of you. Not in the flawless light you, but in the flaws I loved you more. A fragile truth I can't ignore. I loved you